When you've created your categories, both music and non-music, you can begin creating format clocks. Click the Formats button. The first time you open this section, the screens will be empty. As you create clocks, their names will be added to the list in the left column. You can create up to 10 format clocks with this version of Music One. Any clock can be inserted into any hour of the day and can be used in multiple hours of the day. Open the File menu, select New, and name the clock. The empty clock window will appear. Click the Insert Item button. On the Add Format Clock Item screen, select the type category you want to add. Double-click on a category name to add it to the clock. Switch back and forth between music and non-music units. When your clock hour is filled, click the Cancel button to put the Add Clock Item screen away. You can drag units to different positions in the hour. Point at an item name, left-click and hold. The pointer will change to a music note icon. Drag the music note pointer over to and on top of the name of another item and release. The item you were dragging is slipped in just before the item you moved it to. You can change an item type or a category on the clock. Right-click on the item name and select Properties. Here, I'll change Pop 50s to Doo-Wop. You can switch any selected slot to a category of the different type. Here, I'll change this music slot to non-music. And then I'll tell this non-music slot to be Promos. Click this button and you can see the clock in the list form or the log view. In this view, you can move things to different positions in the hour by selecting a category, then holding down the Shift key and using the up and down arrows on your keyboard. To remove an item from a clock in log view, right-click on that name and select Cut. There is no paste command, but the items you cut are temporarily stored in the recycle bin. Click back to the clock view. Here you can see the recycle bin. Open it and you'll see the items that you've cut from the clock. If you double-click on the category name here, that category will be re-added to the end of the format clock. You can remove items from the clock view by either doing a right-click and cut, or by dragging the item to the trash. Clocks can be created from a clean slate, as we've done here, or, as a shortcut, a clock may be cloned. Select the name of a clock that you've already created. Open the File menu and select Clone. Name it, and you have an exact copy of the clock. Now you can make adjustments and changes as you wish without having to create the entire clock from the very beginning. The next part of this section is the 24-hour clock lineup. Click this button to assign clocks to the hour slots. This is a simple grid with 24 slots, one for each hour of the day. Click into the hour selection field and select the name of the clock that you want to use in this hour. If you are webcasting live in some hours and don't need to schedule anything for those hours, you can click the No Clock Selected choice into the hour slot. Music One will schedule nothing in that hour. You can change the clock lineup whenever you need to. For example, if a station runs a Beatles hour every Saturday morning, before scheduling Saturday, open the clock lineup. Click the Beatles clock into the hour slot and schedule the list. Then, before scheduling the Sunday playlist, come back here and switch the slot back to the other clock.